Hey guys, it's Dom here, and I've got my first Master Mirror deck guide here, and it's a Fire Sworn Flaming Rose Swarm deck, as I was a big fan of these, really excited to play one of them, and I've made a little deck which is basically all about swarming as much as possible, and trying to get an edge over your opponent in the late round if it's long. Okay, so we're up against a Skellige deck, which is using Onyolf the Patricide. Now, the biggest issue with the leader that they're running is that it puts 3 tokens on our side of the board, which they usually like to keep for kind of bloodthirst abilities. We're also going to get rid of Smuggle and maybe the Eternal Fire Priest in the top right corner. Basically, because it puts 3 tokens on our side, it gives us less space to swarm, and we use almost every slot when it gets to the 3rd round, if we have a long round like we plan. That is kind of the reason why we have got quite a few cards like Echo, sorry not Echo, Dis Eerie, which has Echo, which we'll see twice probably this game, it's already in our hand, and other kind of crime cards, just because it means that we're not actually using any of our slots on the board. Like Tavern Brawl, for instance, I put that in the deck because it's really good for getting rid of your opponent's strong units, while also not taking up any of your spaces. Okay, so they're probably playing an alchemy deck, or a deck with at least a few alchemy cards if they're playing Crow Mother. And we're going to open up with Ulrich, just because he has Intimidate and can obviously spawn an extra unit. And as we're exclusively running Syndicate cards, the Devotion ability will go off. And if we pay the Tribute here, we've had a very strong start already at 11. Most of the legendaries we have in hand are ones like Horst and Roderick Duet. We are saving them for the final round. But, I mean, if we get pushed too much in this round, then we might have to play them. Although we do have a lot of cards which would summon a lot of tokens already, which is quite nice. Okay, that's not really a problem with me at the moment. We're not going to be playing Jacques until the final round, just because he's obviously so much better in that last round. And we're going to just start Zealot swarming. I mean, obviously I'd like to make these troops Flaming Rose, but it's better just for now to kind of get the Zealots on the board. I mean, they haven't shown any form of actual removal yet, but it's Skellige, so we can assume they'll have some. I'm just wondering how Tavern Brawl would work alongside Draco Turtle. Probably not very well, to be honest. Okay, let's put down another Cleric of the Flaming Rose. Just because these cards are like nice 6-pointers on the board. And if we do hypothetically get a few spare tokens, then that, or coins even, we can upgrade our Zealots. I've played this deck a few games now and I'm starting to really enjoy it. It's just quite a nice little swarm deck. Yeah, if they do a big swing, we have Possession of Penance just to completely take it. But I'm not really feeling just doing that yet, especially as we don't have enough tokens for it to stop being damaged.
Ever faithful to the Flaming Rose.
Just take the lead now. I mean, they still haven't used their tactical advantage, which is a bit confusing. I mean, surely you'd want to get that down nearly instantly. Yeah, no, I've jinxed it. Okay, so what we could do is use Dis Eerie this turn to kind of swarm. Or swarm, boost a lot of units. And actually, as it doesn't need to kill, it doesn't really matter for us. Just because we only run Fire Swarm, so that can just take it again. The thing is, we want to get them into a position where we've got a card extra in the final round. If they keep on pushing, that is, so we can still put on the threat for them.
danced with a daemon in the light of the full moon.
Okay, could be a nice little tavern brawl target there. I mean, it's still going to do the healing, obviously, but I'm not too fussed. I don't think it's going to go on that much longer. I'm done playing for this round after all. Or, actually, am I? Thing is, I can beat them. That's the thing.
He's a madman.
If I put down that would just end it, I think. I mean, it's still going to take 2 damage, so if we just congregate once, take a coin, and then, in fact, yeah, we can just make one of our zealots a flaming rose swordsman, footman even. Put that down, and we've taken this round now. If they continue pushing, we are done. Because we're now at the point where we're not going to have max cards in the final round, no matter what. So, yeah, they're in a bit of a bad state, to be honest, if they keep on playing. Especially as they won't take it in one card, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, they're not taking it this round. So if we pass here, we might have managed to dupe them into losing a card for the final round. Or they just keep on pushing and they have to really push in the second round to try and win. Nope, they've given up there. Okay, nice. And as I mentioned earlier, we want long rounds, so we're literally just going to instantly pass in round 2. That and because Jax to Aldersberg gets even better the later in the game we go. We're probably going to get rid of Damnation, to be honest, just I don't think we'd get that many kills with it. Congregation's nice, but Smuggle's actually really good just because of its profit free. Because getting all those coins quite early on means that we can start setting off Horst very early. Well, it's good that they didn't have that for the next round, or we'd lose all of our armour on our footmans. Meaning cards like Wild War of the Sea would just tear through our units. Scribe doesn't seem too necessary. Congregation as well, probably throw out. Tim Boy's really good. I'm a bit torn on whether I do just keep this though, because what else could we get? Oh, Sacred Flame's nice. Grand Inquisitor's quite good as well. No, you know what, we'll keep it. There's plenty of coin grabbing and what else we need. Right, we don't have anything left that specifically targets a unit, so that's fine with me. Actually, I mean, Dis Eerie does, but we don't really mind about that. I've got down Jax early because he boosts himself by 1 every time we play a Firesworn unit, so that's a few buffs in hand. Although now that I look at it, we do have a lot of kind of actions in hand. And we have Timboy, who isn't actually a Firesworn card. Oh well. Just need to make sure Arnyolf can't get out that many harpies. Oh boy. We both got our developing cards. Great. I'm not really too sure what I want now. Firesworn Scribe is nice for all the summoning we'll be doing, but then again, we want to get our profits going up high now. So you know what? We'll get down Roderick. Ooh, do we get Roderick to wet down? Just because he's got a nice ability and he'll keep on getting us coins. But if we put down the Scribe now, it's also going to get us coins. No, you know what? We'll go with Roderick the Wet because he's gold, he's got armor, he's got a bit of protection. And it is starting to bolster up that melee row in case Arnyolf gets put down there. Thing is now, if we use Smuggle next turn, we'll then have 5 coins, meaning Horst can start using his ability. But then we're again having to miss off our Firesworn Scribe dude. And the issue is we don't really have much that we can get rid of their greatswords, so we're just going to have to play into it. Hopefully outswarm their buffs. Okay, gonna have to smuggle, I guess. Although again, I'm missing off that scribe's ability now, which is a bit... It's annoying, but I'll have to live with it. We don't really need that extra Flaming Rose Footman just yet. Because although like we're 5 points behind, we're still 2 cards ahead. I mean, our leader ability is worth a lot less than theirs at the moment. Just because obviously the 2 great swords as well. So... Yeah, oh, here we go. Hopefully we can somehow get rid of those harpies.
Wanna know why I'm a star?
It's just really annoying having a bunch of weak units which are taking up our spaces. And it is actually really badly helping them with combos. Good. Harold got rid of 1. We'll get Horse down now. And is it worth congregating at all? No, we'll save that for when we actually get the Firesworn Scribe down, which is hopefully soon. But yeah, no. Actually, with Excommunication, I could get rid of one of the Harpies, but then that would mean I wouldn't get much choice over the card I grab, which is a bit of an issue. Oh good, they are actually slowly getting rid of them by accident. Let's Excommunicate now for Sacred Flame, just because I'm starting to worry about how much space it's taking up. Again, I'm missing out on the Scribe's units, but then again, actually, look at our coins. We're doing more than fine with the coins. I mean, I have just used up Roderick's ability, so we won't be gaining 1 per turn. But if we just play it all correctly from here, should be fine. Okay, it's not anything that they can do too much to threaten with us. Yeah, just a couple of taps. Firesworn Scribe, surely, let's go. Eventually get it down. And we're not going to pay the tribute, or Horst isn't going to be able to do anything. So, if we put down a card, actually, then Horst can use his ability a couple of times. And it also means that, as our front row is full, we could use the Sacred Flame. Although I'm hoping they kind of hit the Harpy of their last card. I mean, if not, then I'll just give up on it.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
It's a good choice, but one thing I will say is they've really played into Tin Boy. Yeah, so let's just Sacred Flame, because we like having big boosts. We've still got a use of Congregate left as well. We'll use Tin Boy just to hit the front row. Congregate again.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
And we'll change both of them into our footmen. Now, if we just Echo and... Well, we'll hit Crow Mother, because the only unit that won't buff is Tin Boy and the Harpy. So... Yeah, we're there. We've done it. Don't even need to use Damnation. Right, that's how this deck works. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you want to see me do more games of it, let me know. And if you want to see some other decks with the Master Mirror collection, also let me know. And I'll see you next time.